because he can't fix the problem because he's got nothing. You have to get rid of him.
Yeah, but then you're literally bringing him an interim manager for the transfer ban period, and you're going to get a new manager who can then sign players after.
Everyone at Chelsea is an interim manager. There is no such thing as long term.
Europa League, Arsenal got the hardest possible draw, I suggest, other than possibly Chelsea, Napoli. Are you confident in that?
Listen, I'm going to go back to what I said in the podcast, I think when Charman was here. We talked about potential favourites for the Champions League, for Europa League, from the teams that dropped out of Champions League, and the time was, everyone said Inter and Napoli, and Chelsea and Arsenal were the sort of four that could win it. I said at the time, I don't fear Inter or Napoli coming down. Inter out, dumped out by Frankfurt. Not surprised one bit. I think Inter are not that side.
And Frankfurt deserves to win that game.
Yeah, 100%. I know. So I saw them in Champions League enough. From they couldn't even do their job in the Champions League. They had it in their hands to qualify, and they messed up. I just thought, you know what, they ain't got the clutch to get through. And I said at the time, I didn't fear Napoli as people did, and I still hold that. I think it's definitely the hardest game you could get. It's the hardest draw Arsenal are going to get, and I'm not like Spurs and thinking we're out, because I've got the mentality that this is it. Quarterfinals, it's time to play the best. Anyone could get anyone. We could have got Chelsea, but we ended up getting Napoli. And Napoli are probably coming in as the favourites. I think they're probably one of the favourites to win it at the start of the season. But I think Arsenal can go through, definitely.
I can't remember who is on your side of the draw. I know it's not Chelsea. So yeah, I think I would say the winners of this tie will definitely be in the final for me. I say definitely no. Oh no, it's Villarreal Valencia, isn't it? So it's not even. You lot got a tough side of the draw for true. And Chelsea drew Slavia Prague. Yeah. And whoever's on the other side is Benfica and whoever they're playing.
Frankfurt.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, probably it must be them.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna be easy, but I would say Chelsea got the easier side of the draw definitely. I think they'll go through against Slavia Prague, even though they're not playing great football. But in the Europa League anyway, they seem to be able to.
They got Giroud.
Yep, and Emerson and Hudson-Odoi, who's now been called up to the England squad, which I personally think is farcical, and I'll get onto that.
Because of medicine.
No, I wasn't thinking about that. I'll get onto that in a second. But yeah, I would say Chelsea, Arsenal to. Oh no, let's say Chelsea will get through. It's a tough one. First leg is where?
Well,
it's been moved,
in
reverse,
it? Yeah. In reverse. This is, maybe it's just come back to us. The Europa League rules that we can't play two London teams two teams can't play in the same city. Arsenal and Chelsea are both drawn out second, so our fixture got turned. So Napoli come to Emirates first. Yeah. And then we go away to Italy, second leg.
Could be the return of Ospina if he recovers, because he got injured on.
Although he's on loan, I don't know what the rules are.
Oh no, you go for competition. You can play. Yeah. Because I remember Kingsley Coleman when he was on loan.
Courtois. Yeah.
Bayern, eBay, whatever it was. Yeah, it's a tough one. I'm gonna back Napoli because I think Napoli will win it. Personally, the whole competition. But it's gonna be. I think Arsenal. Yeah, they're not out of it. No way they're out of it. If they can keep their players fit and keep this form between now. I mean, there's 2 games?
Yeah.
Before that game, of course, we've got international break.
I think we're actually one game. It's actually the week after the international break.
Oh, okay. So it's Premier League and then.
Yeah, and we're playing on a Monday night as well, and then the Thursday night.
Oh right.
Yeah, Premier League done us dirty on that one.
That's mad.
Newcastle away on. Newcastle at home on Monday night.
At least you're at home.
Yeah, and then play Napoli at home. But yeah.
Yeah.
Is what it is, isn't it?
I was saying, at least you're at home on both days.
Yeah.
Carl, what are you saying? Napoli, Arsenal?
Like you said, it's tough, but I'm going to back Napoli. And I'll probably back Chelsea for the whole competition. think Chelsea are going to win it. Just mainly because, one, they got the easier side of the draw, and then obviously it will be a one-game shootout in the final with whoever they get, whether it's Napoli, Arsenal, Valencia or Villarreal. Yeah, I think they'll probably beat them. But the reason why I say it is because Arsenal will have more in their mind, a relaxed mentality, well, more relaxed than Chelsea, in the sense that they're in a more comfortable position for top 4. Everyone's played 30 games. That's fine for top 4. Obviously, some teams play 31, but everyone's played 30 games, and Arsenal are in 4th with the easier running, with Chelsea, Man United, and Spurs having to play teams in the top 6. So Arsenal may have a bit more of a relaxed mentality, and saying that even if we do go out here, we still got top 4 that we can get into to get back into Champions League. Whereas Chelsea, they're not in top 4.
Yeah. And I don't think they will get. Yeah. I don't think they will get top 4.
So, because I'll probably see Chelsea at start season as well to win Europa League, and I still think they'll win it as well. Again, even more so now they got it easier running. They should with that team, although there's doubts about the manager going to be there.
Also they lost Sunday, yesterday against Everton. I mean, to be honest, I didn't expect them to win anyway. Chelsea, I thought it would be a draw, and I felt because when I was thinking, obviously we lost to Arsenal last week, then we got knocked out of the FA Cup, so it was a bit this weekend ain't going too good, and Chelsea playing Everton, and I realised wait, they're away at Goodison Park. This is pretty much their game in hand. Like, I know some people are saying, Brighton's our game in hand. Well, it's not, because now you all play 30 and everyone's going to play, the rest of the games at the same time, pretty much. So that was their game in hand. And I thought they would actually drop points, and they lost 2-0. And obviously now there's talk about Sarri. I think the board basically said they're not happy with how the season's going. They've spoken, so we'll see any coming developments regarding that. But I don't think they're going to get top 4. They're 3 points? 3 points behind Arsenal. I think, damn, that form's looking shit. Spurs have lost.
Lost 3 out of their last 4 games.
Oh my goodness. So they're 1 in 4?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. That is bad.
Bad form.
Man United have won.
Had some tough teams.
Lost 2 out of the last 4. Chelsea have won also 2 out of the last 4. 2 and 5. Yeah, so their form ain't great either. I personally, I think Arsenal Man United will get it.
Yeah. That's what we'll start season.
Spurs might need to win the Champions League.
Might need to.
Get back in the Champions League. But they have moved to a new ground. What they're supposed to. April the 3rd, I'll see it I'll believe it when I see it.
What that game? Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace, yeah. So we'll see how they adapt to that, because obviously we know that when Arsenal moved to the Emirates, it wasn't easy. I remember that first season, it was weird. All the results was like, if you scored first, you won 3-0. And if you conceded first, you drew 1-1. So all your results were pretty much inconsistent at home. But I don't remember you losing. Or did you lose your first game at the Emirates?
You drew.
Or with
Aston Villa.
Yeah, so you must have conceded the first goal in that one. And drew 1-1. But so we'll see how Spurs adapt to that if it does affect them. But it might spur them on. The atmosphere, no pun intended. The atmosphere, like obviously on the back of no winning 4, maybe it's like, okay, now we've moved, the atmosphere's going to be up. Crystal Palace being the first game, it's a London derby, a game that you should think they're going to win, balance of play and that kind of thing. But we'll see how the players adapt to that.
They got to play Liverpool first though.
Away, yeah. So, yeah.
Liverpool on the Sunday.
So that could be no winning 5. We're going into that game. But again, I still think new stadium, the atmosphere is good. Wherever the result is Liverpool, the atmosphere for that one I think is going to be very unique. How long that lasts for, even if it lasts for 9 minutes, we have to wait and see. Can we see Sarri seeing out the season?
Yeah. He has to, man.
So what are they talking about? They're having meetings in the middle of
getting rid of him at the end of the season, isn't it?
They're looking forward.
Line up the next manager. Just get it ready. Line up the next manager. Because it ain't working, is it? And if you think about it, right? their hand is kind of pushed because they can't sign players. If this current batch of players, I don't know what it is, if they don't want to play for him, they don't agree with his system, if he's going to refuse to change his system, refuse to change his approach to going into the games, man management and his style of play, etc., then this is not going to work next season either because they can't sign anyone. So this is it. And if he can't get the best out of the players or what the board wants him to get out of the players, then what's the point in keeping them? Because if they don't get top 4 now,
well,
they scrape it.
If they win Europa League, you still think they'll sack him? I know obviously Abramovich can, we know they can, but will they still sack him?
Yeah.
He won Europa League, got back in the Champions League.
If it was anyone else, I'd say no. But listen, Chelsea could sack him the week before Europa League final. Like, they're not business. When they're ready for him man to go, he'll go. And the fact that they're having meetings now, when end of March, he may not be here by the end of the season. Like, he generally may not. If they lose, then it's...
He might not see out the international break.
He might not. He might not. He actually might not. That's the way Abramovich goes on. He might not. And they may have someone... That's the thing. They might be talking to someone right now and just ready and waiting to step up.
But the thing is with that, you sign some... Which manager you going to get that can't sign no players? Like, you must be some full manager. Ain't going to be no one serious.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
But then you're going to get someone, what, for a year?
Yeah, probably.
That's ridiculous.
Probably. Like, if he could sign players, they probably wouldn't sack him because they'd be like, okay, here's money, fix the problem. But then we will give you like maybe 6 months into the season if you can fix the problem. But because he can't fix the problem, because he's got nothing, you have to get rid of him.
Yeah, but then you're literally bringing him an interim manager for the transfer ban period, and you're going to get a new manager who can then sign players after.
Everyone at Chelsea is an interim manager. There is no such thing as long term. Every single man, regardless of transfer window or not. And unless they do like a Frank Lampard, innit? Give him a 6-year deal. see through the contract. Bring back the loan players he just had at Derby. Never know, innit? Never know.